Starting with number 10 and Burberry, the shares of that luxury retailer sinking close to 20% after the company forecasted full-year profit at the lower end of analyst estimates as global sales growth slows. The outlook is weighing on the other luxury brands like Tiffany and also Coach, Dom.
Yeah, number 9 is McDonald's, Betty, up slightly in the pre-market trading, really after the world's largest restaurant chain sales in August trailed analyst estimates. Sales at stores open at least 13 months rose by 3.7%. Amid growth in China and Australia. Shares are down, though, 9% so far this year, Josh.
And number 8 is Zynga. Shares are down as the company loses another executive. Chief Marketing and Revenue Officer Jeff Karp has resigned. He is the 8th executive to leave the game maker in the last month, Betty.
And First Solar, shares of the energy company are shining in the pre-market, as you can see, up 4%. First Solar and PG&E signed contracts to generate electricity at 2 power plants that First Solar is developing in California.
And number 6 is Bank of America. Shares are up in pre-market trading amid a reorganization in the firm's research department. Bank of America's head of European equity strategy, Gary Baker, is said to be departing and will be replaced by John Bilton. Josh.
And number 5 is BlackRock. The UK's financial regulator has fined the investment company $15.2 million for failing to properly protect client money over a 3.5-year period. According to the UK finance regulator, the company didn't have trust letters for some of its money market deposits with third-party banks, Betty.
Well, another bank we're watching is your number 4, Deutsche Bank. Shares of Europe's biggest bank are up in the pre-market after the company said it would seek to reach an after-tax return on equity of at least 12% by 2015. This is as the bank says it will cut costs by $5.8 billion and review pay practices in order to boost profitability, Dom.
Yeah, number 3 is Apple. Shares of the iPhone maker are rising in the pre-market, really in anticipation of the company's big new product launch tomorrow. Piper Jaffray analyst Gene Munster said Apple could sell as many as, get this, 10 million new iPhones by the end of September alone.
And coming in number 2 is Green Mountain. Shares of the coffee company are climbing more than 1% in the pre-market after Luigi Lavazza increased its stake in the company. The coffee maker is down more than 32% this year. Betty.
Well, your number 1 stock this morning is, again, AIG. Shares are down now about 2% in the pre-market. The U.S. Treasury recovered all of its investment in the insurance giant and turned a $12 billion profit in that stake for the taxpayers. The Treasury still holds a 22% stake in the company, but now it is a minority shareholder.